Hi. I'm gonna do another cooking video. I wish I had a better place to put y'all. But even this, I'm scared it's gonna fall. Today, we're gonna be making granola. Okay. Yeah. Okay. We did it now. I hope. We're gonna be making granola. Or attempting. Well, I'm gonna be attempting to make granola. Not following a recipe. I'm taking inspo from different recipes. Kind of following the measurements. Kind of not. If it turns out great and you want to make it, feel free to try and follow this. I don't know how great it's gonna be. If it turns out terrible, I will let you know what not to do. Preheating my oven to 250 right now. Come on now, you can do it. And I'm gonna go ahead and get the stuff together, which I probably should have done before I even started filming. So I'm gonna use cocoa. I'm gonna also put some salt in it to kind of tone down the sweetness a little bit because, you know, it's me. No, but I will put nutmeg. So I'm gonna do some nutmeg. And we're gonna use vanilla. For the sweetener, we're just gonna use some plain honey. I'm gonna try and not make it too sweet because I don't really like sweet stuff that much. And obviously we need oats. I think that's everything. I hope that's everything because I really truly don't remember. So, gonna get my bowl and mix the wet ingredients first. I should really look at a recipe, but I don't want to. So, measuring tools. I'm going to do a 1/4 cup of honey and pray that it's enough. We will see. So, 1/4 cup honey. Perfect. Now let's just not spill the honey. I hate when people do this, but like instead of like actually showing you the counter, they just pick up everything, but I don't feel like readjusting this, so I kind of understand right now. I'm going to use something to scrape the rest of this out because I'm not going to stand here for however long to get this out. Spoon. We're going to use a spoon. I probably should use some oil, but the only oil I have is vegetable oil. We're going to use vegetable oil. 1/8 of a cup of vegetable oil, so just half of this. I probably should do that first so that the honey will come out easier, but I didn't think. Yes, this says sesame oil, but it's vegetable oil in here. I had used all the sesame oil, and instead of throwing the container away, I decided to put vegetable oil in it instead. So, in goes the vegetable oil. These are rough measurements because I don't have an 1/8 cup measure. Some vanilla. I'm not gonna measure it, just gonna pour. We'll say that's like 1/2 teaspoon. I'm not gonna mix the salt in. I'm gonna like grind the salt over the sheet. You should probably also use parchment paper. I have none. So I'm just gonna put it on the pan and hope for the best. Cocoa powder. We're gonna do the rest of what I have in here in there, which is probably like 2 tablespoons. And sprinkle in some nutmeg. Now I know I don't need a lot because nutmeg is very strong, but I also love nutmeg, so I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. That was my vanilla falling. And that's why you close the containers as you use them. I'm gonna mix everything. So hopefully, let me not do that because I felt like it was about to fall. And it's currently looking like this, or look like this. Come on, lighting, work with me here. There we go. It's currently looking like this, nice and thick.
No. She's past thick. She's thick.
I kind of want to taste it. Not bad. I'm gonna start off with a cup. I think I'm gonna end up doing a cup and a half of oats, but I'm gonna start off with just a cup. So I have old-fashioned oats. I thought they were rolled oats, but I guess they're not. So 1 cup, and mix this up. A cup and a half. I don't feel like bothering the half cup, so I just filled this up about halfway. Probably a little bit more. Oh well. And just continue to mix it until everything is covered. So I guess this looks fine. This is what it looks like. Now I need a pan. Disregard the mess over there. You know, my kitchen's always a mess. I should probably put some oil in this. I don't care enough to do so. So I'm just gonna whoop it on here. And all the videos I've seen says to spread it out as evenly as possible. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, or attempt to. It is pouring down raining outside. I'm gonna put this in the oven. The oven is already preheated. I'm gonna put it in there, and we'll be back in about 30 minutes. So I realized as soon as I went and sat down that I never put the salt over it before I put it in the oven, but I'm about to check it for the first time. It smells great. I'm gonna go ahead and just crack some salt over it and stir it up. Alright, and back in the oven for this time. I'm gonna do 45 minutes, maybe 50. We're gonna do 50 minutes. So we're back from our failed attempt. It's hours later, and well, I need to wash the dishes first so I can remake it, but we're gonna go ahead and toss this in the trash so I can wash this and put it back in the oven. I'm gonna preheat the oven while I wash everything and get it prepped and ready. Basically, I'm gonna do the exact same measurements except for the honey. I'm gonna add a half a cup of honey instead of just a fourth of a cup because it wasn't sweet enough. So the granola is finally done. I am currently, my hands are washed. I'm currently just putting it in this jar. And it's 10:18 right now. I think I started this whole process around like 5. I kept my word, kept it on 250. And it took a few hours. After the second toss, I decided to leave the oven open a little bit, and it seemed to work. Seemed to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in a container, and I will try it in the morning with some yogurt because it's 10 o'clock. I just brushed my teeth. I'm not even hungry, so yeah, I'll be back tomorrow morning. So it's the next morning. It literally just turned 11. This is everything I'm gonna put in my bowl. I got frozen mangoes, so I gotta thaw them out first. So I have very sensitive teeth, and I'm not trying to make them hurt. So Frozen mangoes. I'm gonna put these blueberries in there after I wash some of them. Granola, obviously. Some regular plain Greek yogurt. But in the Greek yogurt, I usually put cinnamon and nutmeg. Lately, I've also been putting in pumpkin pie spice, and it tastes really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and thaw these out in the microwave and get everything fixed. It. So here get my first impressions. This is usually how I have my yogurt with the seasonings and just any fruit I feel like putting in it, to be honest, and granola. So this is pretty typical whenever I decide to have, I guess we'll call this a parfait. Okay, now I taste the granola. Yeah, I need to add more granola. I'm gonna also add some honey, because obviously Greek yogurt is pretty tart. So I'm gonna add a little bit. This is light amber mountain forest honey from Whole Foods. It was the smallest, cheapest one they had, so I just add this one. But it seems like the granola was a success. Yeah, it's good. So, this was by no means a tutorial or actual recipe video, but it turned out relatively well. The second batch did. The first batch was obviously a fail. If you like this video and want to see more like it, go ahead and comment down below so I know. If you like me as a person and my personality, feel free to subscribe. So you'll at least have me on your subscriptions. Oh, that was cricket. And if you want to turn on post notifications, go ahead and do that if you want to. If not, I understand. I get annoyed with them too. And that's it. It's been Sunny D. I'm gonna eat this and I don't know, maybe work on my paper that's due Friday. I really should, because I need to know if there's anything else I need to fix besides the initial things. So yeah, bye guys.